Okay, welcome back for part 5 of the high score series on this one. I'm hoping this will be the last video, but I think there might be one more after this. The goal for this one though is I want to get a system going where in the actual game scene we can pass in a high score. The manager is going to check if that high score is higher than the lowest high score. If it is, it'll return true. If not, it'll be false. And then from there we'll do a check. So if it is true that you have a new high score, then we'll display a method or display a panel on the screen, ask for your initials, and then we'll save the score. I think the panel we might do in the next video depending how long this one is, but I want to get to the point where we can send in basically just to put in a test high score entry in the game and pass that in and get everything working, and then the next one we can make the graphical display for it. So let's go back to Unity. And we actually want to go to our code. So first thing, with the way this is structured right now, most of this is being done on the main menu manager. So we got to actually turn this into a singleton. So most of the code we can actually copy from the music manager we made. So we can take this, go to the main menu manager, we'll paste the awake right here, and then we just got to do public static main menu manager, and we'll call it instance. And then this will take care of the rest like the other one. So we'll only have one of these, but it'll stay in the game the whole time. Probably should really separate this, but after this whole thing's done, I'm gonna kind of go over how I would do this again if I went through it and how I would structure it, because it's really not very efficient or easy to read right now. But since this is doing the save as well as displaying the high score, we're going to use this one, and we'll make a method in here that does the check for us. So now that we have this, I'm going to do one here. I'm going to call this public bool, and I'm going to call it, is this a new high score? Okay, and we're going to take in, we'll just take in the score. So we don't need the name or anything yet, since we're going to have to do that later. So what we can do here is let's copy this loop. First thing we're going to want to do is we're going to load the high scores again. So we want to make sure we got the correct ones. And we're going to use this loop. This is going to loop through each one. And what we're going to do inside the loop is we'll do if score is greater than high score entry list I.score. So this will mean it is a new score, so then we'll return true. Or sorry, it's a new high score. And then we'll do else return false. I'm not sure why that's red. We have a return everywhere, so I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? We don't want to do this here. So we'll return true only if it is, and then at the end, if it makes it here, then we return false. So that was Visual Studio kind of telling us there was something wrong there, which is really handy, because otherwise it'd be a stupid error and you'd have to troubleshoot it more. Okay, so we have this. Let's go to our game controller. And so this is the only thing we have right now that's called when you die. So all it does is as soon as you lose all your cities, it loads the end. So we want to do some checks and delays on this now. So let's just comment this out for now. And we need to get a reference to the main menu manager. So let's do private main menu manager, my main menu manager. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, and then in start we'll get it, so we'll do my main menu manager equals game object. Game object dot find object of type main menu manager. Okay, so let's go in here, and you know what, for now we're just going to do a simple we will do if my main menu manager dot is this a new high score, and we'll pass in, I believe it's just called score. Yeah. Okay, so if this returns true, this means, you know what, for now we're going to do just debug.log new high score, else debug.log not a new high score. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm going to go back to the main menu manager. I'm just going to uncomment this for a sec. And I'm going to change, oh, you know what, actually, no, we'll leave that. We do have a low high score in there. We have one that's 200 and one that's 10. So we can basically instantly get a high score. The thing with this though, now that we have the main menu manager, we do have to run it from the main menu. If we run it in game or just from the game scene, that's not going to work. So if we go to high score, it works. So we have one that's 10. So let's start the game. And since we set our score high to begin with, to test from before, it's going to be really easy. Okay, so let's just die, and let's see what that debug says. Oh, I don't know why this is on 4.3. Something strange happened there, but let's give it one more try here. I think because it was on 4.3, you know, we'll just start it again. And that's something that we could look at if people wanted, is making it so it does actually adjust properly for screen sizes. I kind of ignored that since I'm just making this just for a PC kind of build. But if you were making this on mobile, you would definitely want to fix all of that. Really? It missed one. Okay, we should lose right away. Looks like steps go in this direction. That seems very odd. I'll have to check, that might be a bug. That was definitely working before, so I'm gonna try one more time. There's something in our code that we might have to go and figure out and fix. Okay, so now they're coming here. So it might be a bug only with when we get an upgraded one. Like if you hit 10,000, you get a new one at the end of the round. But this guy's not getting hit. That seems very unlikely with that many missiles, but we'll try one more round. Okay, so we got our free one. Okay, so one's going there, but I don't see any going this way. So I think they are missing our free one. So that's one bug we're gonna have to make a note of. Let's see, hopefully we luck out and something hits all of them this start. But it looks like it is not, so... Oh yeah, no, we're gonna lose them all, okay. Okay, so that displayed new high scores. So that part is working. That took us longer to go, but on the upside, we did find a bug we'll have to look into later. But for right now, I'll stop this video here. We do have the code to actually create the new high score. So the only thing we really have to do now is make a interface saying you got a new high score and asking for your initials, and then sending that in to save. But with the way we have the manager here, that's actually going to be pretty easy to do. So we'll carry on in the next